Gymnasium. It is Logan basketball on 1035 ESPN.com. Alongside Tim Ritchie, I'm Shane Down. We're going to be bringing you the action tonight as your Lady Volunteers are going to be taking on the Rend Lake College Lady Warriors in the first round of the 2020 NJCAA District 24 tournament. Tim, good to be alongside you again.
Yeah, nice seeing you, Shane.
Yeah, it's been a while since we've been together, but it's good to be back here in the friendly confines of Rend Lake College. And it should be a good one tonight as your Lady Volunteers coming into tonight's game at 10-17 on the year, 8-10 in the GRAC, taking on the Rend Lake College Lady Warriors, 16-14 overall, 12-6 in the GRAC. Both these teams searching to try and get to the next round of the tournament. When we come back, we're going to have our pregame interview with our very own Ron Hines with Coach Amanda Shelby, and that's coming up next right here on 1035 ESPN.
Anytime somebody says, hey, are you from Illinois? And they're like, yeah, you mean Chicago? We're like, no, we're 6 hours south of Chicago.
It was definitely different. You feel me? First time living on your own, you really, and you 3 hours away in a whole different state.
Not individuals though, but everybody. A championship. We want to win a championship. They have the coaching, they have the talent, they have the people who support them.
So you guys on that floor, you guys on this bench have got to put this game into a pace, into an atmosphere that they cannot deal with. Make them uncomfortable.
Let's face it, in this world, you get what you pay for. Unless you get to Vogler, where you get more than what you paid for. Every new Ford from Vogler comes with the Vogler VIP package, which gets you a lifetime powertrain guarantee, plus all these other perks and services, and no extra charge. So you can either get what you pay for, or get to Vogler, where you get more than what you pay for.
There's a lot of good dealerships in our local area here. This internet has changed some things, and it gets a little bit tougher when you're comparing stuff from some dealer 5 hours away. You may not know what's going on with that vehicle. And I've seen it happen a lot where customers have come here, but they're chasing the deal. They go to the other place, come back and said that vehicle wasn't there or it wasn't like it was supposed to be. When the customer comes to us, we'll work to get them the deal that they want. So we've been in business 45 years almost. You know, it was started by my dad. A lot of people have a lot of respect for Jim Hayes. His philosophy was always take care of your employees, take care of your customers. His memory lives in all of us here. And a lot of our employees who are all long-term employees know expectations of how we treat the customers. It's really a way to live your whole life by. It's treat people the way you want to be treated. If you do that, everything kind of handles itself. We really pride ourselves on our pre-owned inventory. I'd say 95% of our pre-owned inventory is our local trade-ins. We inspect all of our pre-owned vehicles. You know, we put a warranty on every one of our vehicles. With that warranty, we're not going to put a piece out there that we don't trust. We've done our part to try to make sure that, you know, they're going to have a flawless ownership experience. We know that we're going to take care of a customer when they buy a pre-owned vehicle from us. We truly have the customer's best interests at heart. When they walk into the service department, I think people just want to be told the truth. So our goal is to, you know, identify the problem, try to fix it to the best of our ability every single time. You can always be honest about it, be human to people. I think that's the biggest direction that we try to tell our people. From the top down to the bottom, our goal is for everyone to do what it takes to make a customer happy.
Logan Fitness is all about the community.
I've been coming here for years, and it's like one big family.
It's a place where I can push myself.
Healthy living and socializing with my friends.
I walk into Logan Fitness and I'm always greeted with a smile and someone friendly at the front desk.
There's something here for all ages, and everyone is super friendly.
It's a place where I can become the best person that I can be.
The gym doesn't have to feel like an intimidating place.
For over 35 years, Mackey's Pizza has served Southern
Tracks in Carbondale. Lady Vols basketball on 103.5 ESPN.com. Alongside Tim Ritchie, I'm Shane Dial. We're almost set and ready for basketball action here tonight. Tim, both these teams coming in off of wins, and it's going to be kind of a test. Actually, sorry, Rend Lake coming off of a loss to Lakeland, 89-82. They've actually lost 2 in a row, where John A. has actually won 2 in a row against Alney Central and Kaskaskia. So Logan coming into this game, with kind of the momentum. Rend Lake going to try and survive and head on to the next round. Rend Lake going to try and possibly get into that win column and keep their season going. What does John A. Logan College have to do in order to make sure they come away with a win tonight?
Well, I believe John A. has to stop. Seen them, Rend Lake, John A. play 2 times. Rend Lake won 82-79 here and down there 85-79. But we're going to have to box out and not let them have easy shots because Rend Lake, they got a lot of players can put the ball in the hole and drive to the hole, so we're going to have to box them out when they miss the shot. Because their percentage isn't that great in shooting.
Exactly. They put up a lot of shots during each game. Percentage-wise, they're not there. John A. Logan College a little bit more of in a front court session where Rend Lake likes to get up on the floor, and go coast to coast. They're a very fast-paced offensive team. Defensively, they're lacking a little bit, but they do have some good inside presence. It's going to come down tonight on who can score on the inside. Taisha Taylor for John A. Logan College is going to have to be a big presence tonight down below, and that's going to have to open up the outside for Callie Wright and Emily Holmes. Emily Holmes right now scoring over 20 points per game, and John A. Logan College right now ranked 30th in the nation right now on 3-point attempts per game. So when you look at that stat, Logan's going to have to really find the inside presence to kind of get the game started, open up the outside, and then start dishing it out to Wright and Holmes and possibly even Foster or Walker to try and nail down the 3. But it's definitely going to be a defensive battle tonight. It's been a defensive battle all 2 games this year between these 2 teams. And the victor that makes the less mistakes tonight is going to come away with the win, Tim.
Right, Ron. It's a good ball game. The other 2 games are high scoring, but I got the feeling like you it's going to be more a defensive battle. You're more nervous about who's going to win. We'll come back Thursday night and play. And John A., like you mentioned, win a couple in a row, and last two games, Rend Lake's lost a couple in a row, but doesn't matter now, does it?
No, it doesn't. The regular season is white. This is a brand new season. What you did in the regular season has no reflection on what's going to be happening here in the postseason, and both these teams are starting fresh at 0-0 in this postseason, and the victor who comes away tonight will head on to Thursday to play in the second round or the semifinals of the 2020 NJCAA District 24 tournament. And right now we've got the starting lineups. First for your John A. Logan College Lady Volunteers, starting at guard number 11, Kayla Walker. Also starting at guard number 12, Lennon Foster. Starting at shooting guard number 20, Callie Wright. Also starting at guard number 23, Emily Holmes. And starting at center, number 32, Taisha Taylor. The Volunteers are coached by Amanda Shelby, assistant coach Thomas Dalton. For the Rend Lake Lady Warriors, starting at guard number 2, Madison Buford. Also starting at guard number 3, Michaela Marshall. Starting at shooting guard number 10, Deas Trotter. Also starting at guard 15, Haley Keeling, and starting at center number 24, Naya Danforth. The Rend Lake Warriors are coached by Dave Brown in his first year as head coach, and we've got a great crowd on hand tonight for tonight's matchup here at Rend Lake College. As everybody knows, also the Logan men won yesterday against Kaskaskia. They are heading on to the semifinals on tomorrow, I believe.
Yeah, they play Wabash tomorrow at 5 and 7 o'clock. Will be Vincennes, of course, and Swick upset Alney.
That's right. Yeah, that was kind of a.
Yeah, Alney beat
Vincennes twice.
Yeah, unbelievable.
And we are ready for the tip, and the tip is up, and it's going to be won by Rend Lake College. Bringing it up into the front court is going to be Buford. She almost loses the handle, but gets it back out to Danforth to reset the offense. Zone defense right now by John A. Logan College. Over in the corner is going to be Buford. She brings it up into the front court. Now over on the left side, over to Marshall. Top of the circle, over to Keeling. Keeling with a left-hand dribble, hands the ball off over to Danforth, and on the right side circle, 10 on the shot clock. She drives inside the lane, goes up against the glass, no good. Rebound brought in by Danforth. Danforth goes up, no, and a foul, but that's going to put, Trotter to the line for 2. Foul's going to be on number 12, London Foster. Her first personal foul, first team foul here in the first quarter. To the line to shoot 2 is going to be Trotter. First one is up and good.
I couldn't tell on that last possession. It looked like a box and one, but I don't know why we boxed and one on Danford. It looked like man-to-man with her.
Second one is up and good. So Rend Lake strikes first. They're up 2-0. 9:33 remaining here in this first quarter of play. It'll be Johnny Logan College basketball. With it is going to be Walker, top of the circle. Man-to-man defense by the Lady Warriors for Rend Lake. With it now, Foster, top of the circle, gets a screen from Walker, gets inside the lane, picks up her dribble. She's on the left side, throws it in. It's going to be blocked away, and it's going to be brought in by Rend Lake. With it is going to be Danford. She goes right side, goes inside to Trotter, up off the glass, and good. So Rend Lake up 4-0 here early in the first quarter. Right now, Johnny Logan College struggling. They got token pressure in the backcourt as Walker picks up her dribble. 25 on the shot clock. They get it out to Foster. Foster with it in the front court. And they're going to call a 10-second violation. That's a 10-second violation. A turnover on John A. It'll be Rend Lake basketball.
Boy, Rend Lake putting the heat on John A.
It is.
And so the ladies got to get the ball up the court.
It is an up-and-down game right now. It'll be Rend Lake basketball. Triggering on the sideline is going to be Marshall. She gets it out into the backcourt to Danford, top of the circle. They go right side over to Keeling. Keeling in the right wing, goes inside the lane, goes up off the glass, and gets it to go. Keeling gets her first bucket of the ball game, and it's 6-0 here early. Rend Lake up on top, 6-0.
Well, I don't know how she takes that left-handed. She did that last time.
She's really good with that left hand. With it, it's going to be Foster for John A. into the front court. Man-to-man defense by Danford on top of Foster. Foster dribbles right side circle with the right hand. Looks left, now looks right, gets it over to Holmes. She's going to take a three from the top of the circle. In and out, no good. Rebound brought in by Trotter. Trotter's going to bring it up the court for Rend Lake. She's on the right side circle, gets it inside the lane, goes outside, throws it outside to Marshall, and it's going to be stolen away by Foster. Foster with it, throws it, and it's going to be picked up by Rend Lake. With it now is going to be Trotter. She goes right side with a three by Buford, no good. Rebound is going to be Taylor. Taylor for John A. gets it out to Foster and is going to bring it up into the front court to reset the offense for John A. 6-0 here, Rend Lake. It's going to be a three by Walker in the corner, no good. Rebound Holmes, and there's going to be a foul below on the rebound, and I believe they're going to get Marshall.
A good rebound for Holmes. She's averaging like 5 rebounds a game. Well, what's amazing is London Foster averaging 5.8 rebounds a game.
Holmes triggers it into Taylor. Taylor goes up and gets it to go. Taylor gets the first bucket for John A.
Well, that was weird. Everybody just stood around, let her shoot the 2.
A very odd situation. It's Rend Lake 6, John A. 2. With the basketball in the backcourt is going to be Buford as she slowly brings it up in the front court. It's not normal play by Rend Lake. They're usually pretty quick. Buford, top of the circle, zone defense. She goes right side. He goes inside the lane, up off the glass. No good. Rebound's going to be Walker. Walker with it for John A. Brings it up into the front court. Gets it quickly out to Wright. Wright thought about the three and goes through the double team, and they're going to call a walk.
Wow, I didn't see that.
Did not see that
at all.
like
a foul. Maybe she walked right before got fouled.
So it will be a turnover on John A., and it will be Rend Lake basketball. 6-2 is our score. Rend Lake up on top by 4. With the basketball in the front court is going to be Danford as she's on the top of the circle. Goes left side to Marshall. Now back on top of the circle to Keeling. Keeling dribbles inside the lane against Wright. Now gets it out to Trotter for a three in the left corner. Good. So Trotter nails a three. She's got 7 of the 9 points in the game for Rend Lake. It's 9-2 Rend Lake here with 7:02 remaining here in the first quarter. It's going to be Walker getting it up into the front court for John A. Now off to Foster on the left side, the right side. Foster, right side circle, way far away from the basket. She dribbles right side, double team, goes baseline, and there's going to be a foul on Danford on the drive.
Barely heard that whistle.
So Danford will pick up her first personal foul. That'll be the second team foul. Holmes will trigger it in, and we'll see if they try and do that nice little quick play to Taisha Taylor.
I don't know what happened the last time. Everybody just stood around. She had a layup.
So Holmes will trigger it in on the baseline. Holmes looking to trigger it in. They get it into Walker. Walker gets in up the glass and good. What a nice little misdirection play from Holmes to Walker.
Walker's going to be a key, Shane, this ball game.
Very big key. Her quickness is going to be key in this game. It's 9-4 Rend Lake here early still in the first quarter. With it's going to be Danford. They get it out to Keeling. Now she backs it up, double team, and now back on the top of the circle to Buford. Buford goes inside the lane off the glass and good. Nice move by Buford. So Buford gets the bucket, moves the score now to 11-4 Rend Lake. 6:19 remaining here in the first. With it is Foster in the front court. They get it over quickly to Wright. Now back to Foster inside the lane. Now out to Walker, and Walker's going to walk with the basketball. That's the 4th turnover so far here in the first half for Johnny Logan College.
Walker with the walk.
So it'll be Danford bringing it up the court for Rend Lake. Still here early. Johnny Logan College down by 7, 11-4 against Rend Lake.
First game of the year. First time played him up here. Rend Lake got up way up, and Logan came back.
It'll be Trotter with it out to Keeling, top of the circle. Drives inside the lane, up off the glass. No good. Rebound Trotter, tipped around on the floor, won by Foster, and Foster's going to get fouled.
There goes Foster with a rebound.
The foul's going to be on Haley Keeling, her first personal foul. That'll be the third team foul. So it will be Lady Vols basketball. Triggering will be Holmes in the backcourt to Foster. Some token pressure in the backcourt by Rend Lake. Now Holmes with it. Now across the court to Foster, and in the front court over to Holmes. Holmes, top of the circle, dribbles around, gets it out to right over to Foster. Now cross court to Walker. Walker in the right corner, dribbles inside the lane. Goes out to Wright for a three in the left corner. Boom, baby! Callie Wright nails her first three of the ball game and gets Johnny within 4 at 11-4, under 5.5 to play here in the first. It'll be Danford with the basketball for Rend Lake, crosses the court into the front court, over to Keeling for a three. Good. So Keeling answers right back with her 5th point with a three, and it's now 14-7. And Wright now has the basketball in the front court, over to Walker. Walker left wing, dribbles inside the lane, picks up her dribble, now gets it out to Wright. Wright dribbles inside the lane, goes inside to Taisha Taylor. Taylor loses the handle, brings it back in, goes inside, goes about the glass, no good, foul, and that's going to put Taylor at the line for 2.
That's what Logan women need to do, get the ball inside to keep Taisha Taylor there inside, and the outside game open up.
Foul's going to be on Trotter, her first personal foul, the 4th team foul on Rend Lake. To the line to shoot 2 is going to be Taisha Taylor. Taylor with 2 points so far here in the contest. Taylor, a 81% free throw shooter on the year. First one is up and good. So Taylor nails the front end of the 2-shot foul. Taylor ready for her second one. It is up, and it is in and out, no good. Rebound's going to be Trotter. So Taylor misses the back end of the 2-shot foul. It's now going to be Buford with it. Left wing, dribbles inside the lane, goes up on the glass, no good, too strong. Rebound tipped around, and it's going to be won by Foster. Foster with it in the backcourt. She's going to be double teamed. They get it up to Walker. Walker over in the corner, over to Holmes. Holmes dribbles inside the lane, loses the handle, gets it out to Taylor. Taylor's going to take a three from the top of the circle, off the iron. Rebound brought in by Rend Lake. With it now is going to be Marshall, bringing it up in the front court, top of the circle, brings it back around, gets it out to Keeling. Keeling right wing, guarded closely by Thacker. Thacker almost gets the steal, but puts up the shot, no good. Rebound's going to be Danford. With it now is going to be Buford. Goes in, no shot, no good. Rebound's going to be Thacker. They get it out to Foster into the front court. Now across the court, tipped. It's going to be brought in by Walker, and Walker's going to be fouled.
Wow, some high action there, Shane.
A lot of high action. Foul's going to be on 10. Trotter, her second personal foul, the 5th team foul on Rend Lake. Rend Lake just 1 foul away from putting Logan into the bonus. It'll be Holmes triggering it on the baseline for Johnny Logan College. 24 on the shot clock, and we've got a substitution as Sammy McCowan is going to come in for Rend Lake College to replace Trotter. And are they going to say that was a... Yeah, they're going to say that was the 6th. Oh, yeah, they're in the bonus now.
Yeah, it said 5 on the board.
It does say 5 on the board. So that will put Walker at the line for 2. Walker on the night has 2 points. First shot is up and good. Nails the front end of the 2-shot foul.
She's getting better on free throws.
She is. Struggled at the beginning of the year and slowly came on towards late and become a better free throw shooter. Walker's second one is up and in and out, no good. Rebound tipped around, brought in by McCowan for Rend Lake. It will be Marshall with it, bringing it up into the front court. Buford bringing it up into the front court for Rend Lake. Guarded by Walker, they get it out to Keeling. Keeling right wing, dribbles inside, double team, up off the glass, no good. Rebound's going to be Taylor. It's 14-9 Rend Lake here with 4 minutes to play. They got a free Walker. She goes inside the lane, up off the glass, and good. Walker gets the bucket, and we've got a timeout on the floor by Coach Brown for Rend Lake. It's 14-11. We're going to take it with him. It's a 30-second timeout. Rend Lake 14, Logan 11. Back in 30 seconds with more action here on 103.5 ESPN.
For 35 years, Mackey's Pizza has served Southern Illinois. Now we invite you to the new Mackey's of Marion. Same amazing food, gorgeous new surroundings. Mondays are family night at Mackey's of Marion. Get a 1-topping, 16-inch pizza, combination salad for $4, and a pitcher of soda for only $17. For lunch, for dinner, for more than just a meal. It's Mackey's Pizza.
14-11 is our score coming back out of the timeout. Rend Lake up on top by 3. It'll be Rend Lake basketball after the timeout. In the backcourt with it's going to be Danford bringing it up into the front court. Still here early here in the first half with 3:50 remaining here in the first quarter. It'll be Danford in the front court. Man-to-man defense by Logan. Danford goes right side circle. 19 on the shot clock. Danford can't find anybody, picks up her dribble, gets it out to Keeling. Keeling's going to try and get it over to McCowan, and she does. McCowan left side circle, now almost loses it and gets it back to Buford. Buford with 7 on the shot clock, dribbles inside the lane, goes up off the glass, no good. Rebound tipped, and won by Buford, goes back up and scores. So Buford gets her fourth point of the game and gets a score now to 16-11 Rend Lake. It'll be Walker into the front court to Foster. Foster, man-to-man defense by Rend Lake. Foster goes right side circle, going to get a screen by Walker. Walker dribbles left side, picks up her dribble, throws it inside, almost loses it, gets it out to Thacker for a 3 in the left wing, no good. Rebound Taylor. Taylor's going to try and go back up. She does and gets it to go. Nice move by Taylor.
It is. That's good to hit the offensive rebounds, and we have to block them out, too.
16-13, Rend Lake here with under 3 minutes to play. It'll be Buford with it, guarded by Walker. They go cross court to Danford. She's going to take a 3 from the corner, no good. Rebound tipped, and it's going to be out of bounds, and they're going to say it's going to stay with Rend Lake with 20 on the shot clock. Coming back into the ball game for John A. is going to be Callie Wright replacing London Foster. Also coming in the game for the first time is going to be Angel Helm. Triggering on the baseline is going to be Madison Buford. Buford looking and gets it out near the top of the circle over to Angel. Now back to Danford. Now on the right side to Marshall. Marshall's going to take a 3 from the right wing. No good. Rebound's going to be Thacker. Thacker throws it out of bounds, and it's going to stay with Rend Lake. Thacker panicked. She was double-teamed in the backcourt and couldn't find Wright at the right moment.
She had a couple open players to hit there. That's unforced turnover. You'd hate to see that.
16-13, Rend Lake here under 3 minutes to play, 2:35 remaining here in the first. They get it out to Danford to reset the offense with a fresh shot clock at 30. Danford goes right side to McCowan. She's going to take a 3 from the right wing. Good. So McCowan nails her first bucket of the ball game, and it's a 3. And that gets Rend Lake back up on top by 6 at 19-13. 2:20 remaining here in the first. It'll be Walker for Logan. They get it inside to Taylor. She's posting up, goes inside, goes up off the glass. Good, and the foul, and Taylor's going to go to the line to complete the 3-point play.
Well, you can't stop her, Shane.
You can't. She's got that great movement. That first step is crucial, and I'm telling you right now, Tim, there's not a lot of players right now that can see it coming.
No, she's tough inside, and I talked to somebody, and she was a guard in high school, so she got the guard moves.
Shot is up and no good by Taylor. She can't complete the 3-point play. It's 19-15, Rend Lake, 2:09 remaining here in the first. It'll be Buford, top of the circle, crossing over, going inside the lane quickly, off the glass, and good. Way too easy for Buford. She has 6 points.
She's averaging 20 points a ball game.
And I can see how.
Yeah, me too.
It'll be Walker with it, getting it up in the front court. McCowan on top of her, gets a screen by Wright. Crosses over and puts her on the ground, goes up off the glass, no good, can't finish. Rebound's going to be brought in by Helm for Rend Lake.
Good move by Walker. That's what she needs to do, take it to the cup.
It'll be Danford, top of the circle, guarded by Wright. Danford looking left, now looking right, gets it over to McCowan, thought about the 3, now brings it back in and gets it over to Marshall. Marshall goes in, loses the handle, but there's going to be a foul on the play, and Coach Dalton can't believe it. He's on the baseline right now, the sideline, and he just cannot believe it. Coming back in the ball game is going to be London Foster replacing Hunter Thacker.
Thacker on the foul.
So Thacker will get her first personal foul, and that'll be just the second team foul on Logan here in the first quarter. They get it out on top of the circle to Danford. Danford, top of the circle, dribbles inside the lane and gets right, goes up strong off the glass, can't get it to go. Rebound, it's going to be Danford. They get it back out to Marshall. Marshall goes in and gets the easy bucket. Marshall gets her first bucket of the ball game and increases the lead now to 23-15. Rend Lake up by 8 with 1:13 remaining here in the first quarter.
That's what the Logan women can't afford to do. Give them an easy layup.
It'll be Wright with it on the left wing over to Walker. They find Holmes inside off the glass. Can't get it to go too hard. Rebound Taylor, and they're going to say that there was a foul on the play as she was held, I believe, by Marshall. Actually, they're going to give it to, I think they're going to give it to Keeling. Oh, no, Keeling's not in the ballgame.
Give it to, looks like Helm.
Yeah, it looks like they gave it to Helm.
Helm, yeah, it's hard to see.
Foul's going to be on Helm. First shot up by Taylor is good.
Well, these free throws are going to be crucial.
She's got 8 points.
Game, yeah.
Absolutely. Free throws win games. So Taylor ready for her second one. It is up and good. She nails back-to-back free throws. She has 9 of the 17 points, excuse me. And we're now under a minute to play here in the first. It's Rend Lake 23, Logan 17. With it, Danford quickly goes in the lane, goes up, can't get it to go. Rebound, Foster. She almost gets it stolen away, and Wright brings it back in and gives it back to Foster in the front court. Foster gets it up in the front court, gets it over to Holmes, now back to Walker. 20 on the shot clock, 40 on the game clock. It'll be Foster with on the left wing, getting it over to Wright on the right wing. They get it inside of Taylor. She's double teamed. And they're going to say that Taylor.
You got to give her room to come down. She didn't give her room. It should have been a block.
Should have been a block
Bad
as
call.
McCowan slid right under her as soon as the ball came in, but the official called a charging call, and that'll be Taylor's first
She had
personal foul.
two players on her. I thought we were going to throw it away on there, but nice pass by Wright.
So Rend Lake will get the possession back with 30 seconds on the game clock. It'll be Danford with it in the front court. Danford top of the circle, looking left, now looking right. Man-to-man defense by Logan. And it looks like Rend Lake's going to try and go for the last shot here as there's a 3-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. With it now is going to be Marshall, and they get it out to Buford. Buford goes inside the lane, double team, goes up with a reverse, no good. Rebound Walker, and there's going to be a foul, and that's going to put Walker at the line for 2 with 6.5 remaining here in the first. I would probably venture to say that was probably a makeup call there.
It was, because that charging foul was pretty ridiculous. Yeah, that was foul on Buford.
It was on Buford.
She didn't like that call, but she did foul.
So that'll be Buford's first personal foul, and that'll be actually the 7th team foul on Rend Lake here in the first quarter. To the line to shoot 2 is going to be Kayla Walker. Walker with 5 points in the ball game so far this evening. As Walker can get Logan back within 4 points if she makes both of these. Walker's first one is up and no good in front of the iron and off the left side. 6.5 seconds remaining. Walker has 1 free throw remaining. It is up and good. Walker gets the back end of the 2-shot foul. She's got 6 points with it. Danford with 5 seconds. Top of the circle, dribbles left, goes inside the lane, goes up off the glass, no good. And that is going to be in the first quarter of play with a score. Rend Lake 23, Logan 18. Back in 60 seconds with the start of the second quarter. Right after this here on 103.5 ESPN.
Anytime somebody says, hey, are you from Illinois? And they're like, yeah, you mean Chicago? And we're like, no, we're 6 hours south of Chicago.
It was definitely different. You feel me? First time living on your own, you really, and you 3 hours away in a whole different state.
Dial. Eric Joins back at our studio in Carterville pushing the buttons tonight as we are here for the first round of the Women's NJCAA 2020 District Tournament. And Tim, a very up and down first quarter. Logan having very much a lot of opportunities that just didn't go in, and that's why this game is close.
That's right. Tasha Taylor's got to get the ball inside. It's going to make a big difference, and she did a little bit the second part of that first quarter.
It'll be Logan with the basketball to start the second quarter. It'll be Foster over to Holmes on the left wing. She dribbles inside the lane, goes up with the right hand, off the glass, no good. Gets her own rebound, tipped around, to be brought back in by Marshall. It'll be Buford now with it. She almost loses the handle. Top of the circle, goes inside the lane, off the glass, no good. And we've got a blocking call. Looks like they're going to get London Foster on it, and that's going to put Buford at the line for 2.
I think if she had stood still, she'd have charged into her. She moved a little bit. Foster did.
So Foster will pick up her second personal foul, and that'll be the first team foul on Logan here in the second quarter. Back in the ball game is going to be Hunter Thacker replacing London and Foster.
And she's got 2 fouls.
So to the line to shoot 2 is going to be Madison Buford. She has 6 points on the evening. Got some bright pink shoes on tonight. First one is up and good.
You can tell it's her.
Definitely tell it's her.
You have to get some of those, Shane. That look good on you.
I would look pretty good on the golf course with those golf.
Yeah, you
with
would.
those shoes.
Hey, as long as you can hit the ball.
Second one is up and good. She hits back-to-back free throws. She has 8 points, and it's now 25-18, back to a 7-point lead for Rend Lake. It'll be Walker into the front court for Logan, top of the circle. Double team. They go outside to right on the right wing. She goes in with a floater off the glass. No good, and they're going to call a charge on right.
Wow. That's all I can say. Wow. That was after she shot. I don't know.
Yeah, it was.
There.
So Wright will pick up her first personal. That'll be the second team foul here in the second quarter. And it'll be Rend Lake basketball with 9:26 remaining here in the second quarter. It'll be Marshall on the left wing, guarded by Holmes, and and she's going to carry the ball. That was very evident.
Definite carry, wasn't it?
So Marshall will turn the ball over, and Logan will get it right back with 9:19 remaining in the second quarter. Thacker will inbound it. They get it out to Holmes. Holmes in the back court. They get it out to Walker. And Walker bringing it up into the front court with token pressure by Rend Lake. Walker spins around in the lane, gets it out to Wright. Wright's going to take a jumper. No good. Back of the iron. Rebound brought in by Rend Lake. With it is going to be Keeling, bringing it up into the front court. Top of the circle. Goes right. Now goes left. Goes inside the lane with a hook shot. No good. Rebound Taylor. She had an outlet pass, but decided to bring it in and give it to Thacker. Thacker will bring it up into the front court on the right side. Right-hand dribble, picks up her dribble, and goes left side to Walker. Walker's going to take a 3 from the top of the circle, way off the mark, almost banking in, tipped around. It's going to be brought in by Taylor. Taylor loses the handle. It's going to be brought in by Marshall. Marshall with it for Rend Lake, brings it up into the front court.
Good steal by Marshall.
She's on the right side, top of the circle now. Thought about the 3, dribbles inside the lane, now gets it out to Keeling for a 3 in the right corner. No good. Rebound. It's on the floor, and it's going to be brought back in by Keeling. Keeling gets it out to Buford for a 3. Good. So Buford gets the 3, and we've got a timeout on the floor by Coach Amanda Shelby. It's a 30-second. We'll take it with them. It's Rend Lake 28, Logan 18, back in 30 seconds with more action here on 103.5 ESPN.
We need everybody, okay? Not individual stuff, but everybody. A championship. We want to win a championship. They have the coaching, they have the talent, they have the people who support them.
So you guys on that floor, you guys on this bench have got to put this game into a pace, into an atmosphere that they cannot deal with. Make them uncomfortable.
28-18 is our score coming out of the timeout by Coach Amanda Shelby. It'll be Logan basketball. With it is going to be Holmes in the backcourt down to Walker. Walker will bring it up in the front court, left side circle. Now top of the circle, goes right side. 24 on the shot clock, top circle, picks up her dribble, goes left side to Thacker on the left wing, gets a screen, going to dribble right, going to try and get inside the lane, pushes off, and they're going to call a charge on Thacker. And it looked like Taylor got the brunt end of that as she got hit in the face with the basketball.
Yeah, that's the worst part of that play. She's going to be okay, I think, but man,
yeah,
that had bloody nose or something on that one.
So it will be Rend Lake basketball after the offensive foul by Thacker. Thacker will pick up her second personal foul, and that'll be the 13th foul here in the second quarter for Logan. With it, Danford near the top of the circle, guarded by Foster. They go left side to Keeling. Keeling on the left wing. Keeling looking left, now gets it over on the left circle, over to Barry. Barry now on the top of the circle, left side over to Buford. Now she backs it up, 10 on the shot clock. Buford, top of the circle, gets it over, and they're going to call a charge on Buford, and that is a definite, as Walker was playing fantastic defense.
Good position by Walker. Walker, we talked about, she's the key to this ball game.
So Buford will pick up her second personal foul, and we'll see if they can get her in foul trouble. Actually, Dave Brown's going to pull her right out as he's going to put in Sammy McCowan.
And McCowan has 1 3-pointer for the ball game.
It's not a bad switch. Holmes will trigger it in the backcourt to Walker. She'll bring it up into the front court to set up the offense for Logan on this possession. 28-18 is our score. Rend Lake up on top by 10. It'll be Foster with on the right side. Double team. They get it out to Walker. Walker loses the handle out of bounds, and that'll be a turnover.
Yeah, it went through Walker's hands. He should have caught that.
And it will be Rend Lake basketball. 7:31 remaining here in the first half. Rend Lake 28, Logan 18. It'll be Barry inbounding on the sideline out to Danford. Danford in the front court, still man-to-man defense by Logan. Three-point shot up by McCowan, no good. Rebounds will be brought down by Taylor out to Foster. Foster in the back court, gets it up into the front court to Wright. Wright's going to take a three from the right side, no good. Rebound brought in by Keeling for Rend Lake. Keeling gets it out to Danford, right side. They throw it inside. It's going to be stolen away and brought in by Foster. Foster has the basketball, almost stolen away, and they're going to say it was a foul on Barry in the back court. And Barry will pick up her first foul.
Megan, she's from West Frankfort. Her dad's a football coach at West Frankfort High School. High School, yeah.
Yeah, Coach Barry.
Yeah, Coach Barry. Coach Ampleman at West Frankfort gets to watch two West Frankfort players, Wright and Beery.
That's right. And it was a tipped out of bounds by Beery. Good defensive play by Beery. And they're going to say...
It's Rend Lake ball.
Oh, it's Rend Lake ball.
I think it went off the side of the backboard.
Oh, yeah, it did, didn't it?
From Holmes.
It'll be McCowan inbounding on the baseline. They get it inside quickly to Barry. She has an open shot, goes up, can't get it to go. Rebound's going to be Wright. Wright gets it out to Foster on the left wing. Now they get it off in the cross court over to Walker. Walker near the top of the circle, goes behind her back, gets it inside to Taylor. Taylor goes up, double team, blocked away, gets her on rebound, goes back up, foul on the shot, and she's going to go to the line to complete the three-point play.
Taisha Taylor.
Big-time Taylor is what we call her.
Trying for the old-fashioned three-point play.
That's
Ron
right.
Hines would say.
Old-fashioned. Foul's going to be on 35, Kimberly Schmidt. Or, 34, Sammy McCowan. That's going to be her first personal foul. To the line to complete the three-point play is going to be Taisha Taylor. Taylor's shot is up and good. Taylor's got 12 points in the game, 12 of the 21 for Logan. It's now 28-21, 7-point game for Rend Lake.
Holmes hadn't scored.
It'll be Trotter with it on the top of the circle. They get it out to Keeling, now over to Beery. Beery tries to get inside the lane. She goes up with the right-hand floater off the glass and good. What a move by Beery.
Was a nice shot, running one-hander.
And it's now 30-21 Rend Lake, under 6.5 to play here in the half. Nice spin move by Foster. She gets it inside the lane to Taylor, and she can't get it. Now gets it back to Foster, top of the circle. Now right side over to Walker. Walker throws it inside to Foster, double team, gets it back out to Walker, dribbles inside the lane, goes up with the left-hand floater, no good. Rebound's going to be Walker, goes back up again, no good. Rebound tipped and won by Trotter. A lot of body contact on both shots, no foul called. It's the officials are letting him play just a little bit.
So Walker's got to finish that and hope to get the three-point play.
That's right. Danford with it on the right side circle now to Keeling on the right wing. She goes inside to Trotter, posts up against Taylor, goes up, no good. Rebound tipped, won by Danford, goes back up, no good. Danford gets a rebound again, and out to McCowan with a fresh 20. They get it out to Trotter again. She fakes, goes inside the lane, goes up with a shot, ain't good. There was no shortage of hustle on that possession by Rend Lake.
Too many, we talked about it, too many offensive rebounds there.
It'll be Foster with it in the front court, dribbling left, now goes back right. It'll be Walker with it, picks up her dribble on the left side, now to Foster, now back to Walker. She dribbles baseline, goes up quick, no good. Rebound, and they're going to call an offensive foul on Taylor on behind, reaching over the back.
That was definitely a foul.
Definitely a foul.
Knocked down Trotter.
And that'll be her second personal, and that'll be the fourth team foul. So one more foul will put Rend Lake into the bonus for the remainder of the half.
Taylor's got 2 fouls on her.
It will be Rend Lake basketball. With it is going to be Beery for Rend Lake, bringing it up into the front court. Also in the ball game is going to be Rachel Jennings. They go left side. They go quickly inside to Trotter. Trotter goes up with a shot. No good. Rebound. Beery, she's like a bolt of lightning. You don't know that she's going to be there, and all of a sudden she's there. Keeling goes inside with the float off the glass and good. So Keeling gets her 7th point of the ball game, and it's now 34-21, and it is quickly getting out of hand here at Rend Lake. It is 34-21 Rend Lake. And we've got a jump ball. Possession arrow will point to Rend Lake.
Good sportsmanship by Trotter, helping both players.
That's right.
Team up. I like to see that. Hey, play hard and then help people up.
Absolutely.
Knock them down, help them up.
Absolutely. It'll be Rend Lake basketball with 4:43 remaining here in the half. And with it is going to be Marshall in the back court, setting up the offense and now into the front court. In the game also is going to be Brianna Snorton guarding Marshall, and they get it over on the right side to Keeling. Keeling goes right side to Trotter. Trotter now back to Keeling, thought about the three, backs it back out, 15 on the shot clock. Keeling backs it out to Trotter on the right wing. She's going to take it, and it's no good. Rebound's going to be brought in by Beery. Beery, one of the smaller players on the floor, is getting tons and tons of rebounds, and we're going to have a turnover.
She's only 5'6". That's pushing it.
Jennings is going to turn it over with a walk, and then it'll be Logan basketball with 4:19 remaining here in the half. Token pressure in the backcourt. They get it into Snorton, and she brings it up into the front court. Snorton near the top of the circle, guarded by Keeling. They get it over the left side to Foster. Foster crosses over, and they're going to get a moving screen by Quenisha Emanuel, who just got into the ball game. And Emanuel will pick up her first personal foul. And that will put them into the double bonus.
That's not good. 4:07 left in half. Logan women need to get within 10 before half, and Rend Lake's hoping to extend the lead before half.
It was a non-shooting foul, so it'll be Rend Lake basketball in the backcourt. With it is going to be Marshall bringing it up in the front court for Rend Lake. Zone defense by Logan. They get it inside to Trotter. They're going to lose the handle, but it's going to be off of the hands of Wright, and it'll stay with Rend Lake with 23 on the shot clock. 4 minutes remaining here in the half. It's Rend Lake 34, Logan 21. Triggering will be Keeling on the baseline, looking out, and then they get it out to Jennings, now in the corner to Keeling. Keeling throws it inside to Trotter, double teamed, and oh my goodness gracious. Emmanuel
threw her down after the play. That's
after the play.
She's laughing though, Trotter.
Yeah.
That's good.
And it looked like, I don't know if Emmanuel meant to do that, but there is a foul on the play, and that's going to put Trotter at the line for two.
Trotter might think about next time going the lane.
Foul was going to be on Brianna Snorton, her first personal foul, the 16 foul on Logan here in the second quarter. To the line to shoot two is going to be Trotter. Trotter's first one is up and good.
She was up here talking to Coach Brown about giving a black eye, the ball hitting her in the eye. I guess he'll want to have it every game. She's playing well.
Trotter's second one is up and good. She's got 12 points in the game so far. And it's now 36-21 Rend Lake with under 4 minutes to play here in the half. It'll be Snorton bringing it up into the front court for Logan near the timeline. Goes right side wing and goes baseline, goes inside the lane, goes up with a shot, no good. Foul on the play. They're going to say it was on the floor before the shot. Foul's going to be on 15. Haley Keeling, her second personal. And the fourth team foul.
Looked like she walked for the foul, but we'll take the foul.
It'll be Emily Holmes triggering in. Emily Holmes so far does not have a single bucket in this game. They get it out to Foster, top of the circle. She clears out, gets it left side to Snorton. She'll take a three from the left wing, in and out, no good. Rebound brought in by Trotter.
That's not a good selection for her.
Trotter brings it up into the front court, goes right side to Keeling, and now inside over to Beery. Beery brings it back out, thought about the three, throws that inside quickly to Trotter. Trotter guarded by Taylor. Taylor goes up and is going to be fouled on the rebound, and that's going to put Taylor at the line for two.
Trotter with 3 fouls. That's not good for Rend Lake, good for John A. Logan.
So Trotter will pick up her third personal foul, and that will be the 15th foul. So that'll put the 81% free throw shooter at the line for two. Coming back in the ball game for Rend Lake will be Angel Helm.
You hate to practice, yell something about Angel. No, everybody turns around, think they're an angel. So. Throw that one out.
So Taylor's ready for her first one. It is up and good. So Taylor right now, a bulk of the offense for Logan, unfortunately. She's ready for her second one. It is up and good. And without Taylor's points right now, Logan would be down quite a few points. It's 36-23. It's still not out of hand, but Logan definitely needs to get back within at least 10 before the half.
Looks like Logan's running zone now.
It'll be Keeling with it near the right side circle, goes cross court over the left side to Marshall. Marshall with it, picks up her dribble, now top circle to Keeling with 10 on the shot clock. Keeling crosses over, gets it over to Helm for a three in the right wing, no good. Rebound tipped around, brought in by Foster. Foster loses the handle, it's going to be stolen away by Marshall. Marshall's going to take the mid jumper, no good. Rebound's going to be Marshall again. They quickly get it inside and up and good by Jennings. So Jennings gets her first bucket of the ball game.
Boy, Coach Brown, he plays a lot of girls.
He does. Keeps fresh legs on the floor. It'll be Foster with it in the front court. Getting a screen, double team, goes inside the lane. Free lane, goes up. And they're going to call a charge on Foster. It's Keeling. And she was well inside the restricted circle. And I don't know if that has anything to do with women's, but don't know if that should have been called.
Yeah, that was a questionable call there, too. I mean, that's not the reason Rend Lake women are up by 15, though.
Oh, absolutely not. It will be Keeling within the backcourt with 2:27 remaining here in the first half. Rend Lake 38, Vols 23. Keeling within the top of the circle, back-to-back to man-to-man defense, and Snorton tips it out of bounds. Good defense by Bianna Snorton.
Yeah, Snorton's going to have to help out here with a little bit of foul trouble for Logan.
Yeah, so right now on the bench is Emmanuel, Thacker, and Foster both, all three. With it, Marshall gets it out to Keeling, top of the circle, dribbles inside the lane, crosses back over, gets it to back to Marshall with 10 on the shot clock. Now over to McCowan for a three, good. McCowan nails her second three of the ball game. She's got 6 points, and it's now 41-23. Rend Lake up on top by 18 points. With it is going to be Snorton on the right circle, almost stolen away, and it is stolen away by Danford. Danford in a shoe race with Walker, goes up on the glass and good. So Danford gets her first bucket of the ball game, and now Rend Lake is up by 20 at 43-23. It's Snorton with it in the front court, right side circle. Almost stolen away by Keeling. She goes inside, and it's going to be a foul on the shot by Keeling, and that's going to be Keeling's third personal foul. So that's 3 players with 3 fouls for Coach Brown. Coming back in the ball game for Rend Lake is going to be Megan Beery. To the line to shoot 2 is going to be Bianna Snorton. Snorton ready for her first one. Shot is up, in and out, no good.
Snorton was a starter early in the year.
She was. Snorton, a 68% free throw shooter on the year. Ready for her second one. It is up and no good. Misses them both. 1:30 remaining here in the first half. It's going to be Danford left side to Beery. Beery crosses over, goes inside, now gets it back out to Danford. Thought about the three, gets it out to McCowan. She thought about the three and then brings it back out. With it now, Marshall. Left side circle now to Beery. 16 on the shot clock. Top circle to Danford for a three. No good. Back the iron. Rebound's going to be brought in by Walker. Walker with it in the front court. Is going to turn on the gas. She goes inside the lane. Goes up with a shot. Good, and the foul. And that's going to put Walker at the line for two.
Count it.
Oh, excuse me. That's going to put Walker at the line for the three-point play.
8 points now for Walker.
Walker having a good game. Walker ready for her shot. It's up and no good. Rebound's going to be brought in by Helm, and they're going to say that, they're going to call a timeout.
I thought he was going to call a cheap foul there.
So timeout on the floor by Coach Brown. It'll be a 30-second timeout. We'll take it with him. Rend Lake 43, Logan 25. Back in 30 seconds with more action here on 103.5 ESPN.
Let's face it, in this world, you get what you pay for. Unless you get to Vogler, where you get more than what you paid for. Every new Ford from Vogler comes with the Vogler VIP package, which gets you a lifetime powertrain guarantee, plus all these other perks and services and no extra charge. So you can either get what you pay for, or get to Vogler, where you get more than what you pay for.
Logan basketball on 103.5 ESPN. Alongside Tim Ritchie, I'm Shane Dial. And the reason why we're laughing here is our very own Tim Ritchie, who's sitting right behind me, just threw a no-look shot behind his back with a soda bottle into the garbage can. Unbelievable.
Lucky.
What a great shot by Tim Ritchie,
yeah, right.
an SIU prodigy. It'll be Rend Lake with the basketball under a minute to play. 43-25 Rend Lake. Danford on the top of the circle, going to dribble it out with 10 on the shot clock. They get it out to Beery near the top of the circle. Now back to Marshall. Marshall with 6 on the shot clock. Crosses over, goes inside the lane with a floater. No good. Rebound's going to be Holmes. Holmes gets it out to Walker in the backcourt. 36 on the game clock, 27 on the shot clock. It'll be Holmes to the left side. She hasn't had a shot so far in this game. She hasn't had any points. It'll be Snorton with it. Crosses over to Walker. Walker with it. and throws it out of bounds, and it's going to be Rend Lake basketball under 30 seconds to play.
That got tipped, Shane.
It looked like it got.
Look from here.
It possibly did get tipped.
I don't think anybody else saw it tip us.
We've got a pretty good bird's eye view from up here, Tim.
Good spot here, Rend Lake.
So
Tim Wills helping us out here.
Tim Wills helping us out up here.
Lake director.
With 15 on the game clock, it'll be Rend Lake's basketball. They're going to dribble it out, and they're going to take the last shot. It'll be Marshall with it. Now Danford, now left side to Beery. Beery looking left side to McCowan. She thought about the 3, 5 on the game clock. Danford dribbles inside the lane, goes up with a shot, no good. And that is going to be the end of the first half of play. With the score, Rend Lake 43, Logan 25. We'll be back in 90 seconds with halftime stuff right after this on 103.5 ESPN. For doing a great job of defense on Emily Holmes.
Yeah, it's another game. I forget what game it was. She didn't score any points, but she's got a score. Callie Wright's got a score, and we've got the ball inside Taylor, so that should open up the outside ball game too. But long way to go. I've seen teams come back from 18 down in the last quarter or last 10 minutes of the half in a major college basketball game.
Absolutely. Anything can happen between now and the end of the game, and we're hoping that things kind of get turned around, especially in the locker room. I'm sure Coach Amanda Shelby and Thomas Dalton right now are talking very clearly as a matter of fact, they're getting ready to head to the locker room right now. I'm sure they're going to be talking about a lot of things that need to improve in the second half. But you got to give credit to this Rend Lake ball club. I mean, they came out with a lot of intensity. We talked about how quick they were. We talked about how good they were on defense, and we knew it was going to be a defensive struggle tonight. Or not a defensive struggle, but it was going to be a defensive game tonight. And that's what we're seeing right now. I mean, Rend Lake is they're really holding John A to, maybe 1 or 2 shots per possession, maybe even just 1. But John A. Logan College right now not doing a very good job on the defensive rebound of things. Rend Lake right now is getting 3rd and 4th chance opportunities on rebounds.
You know that Rend Lake women have to have over 10 offensive rebounds, period. So that and people like Barry, I didn't say she had 2 points, and Jenny had 2 points first half also, but they've been getting rebound just like our own London Foster gets a lot of rebounds, averaging 5.8 a game. But that's going to be the key. Rend Lake put a lot of pressure on Logan, start the ball game, get their rhythm going. But long way to go, and Logan's come back against Rend Lake when Logan women played up here earlier in the year, in early January.
That's right. Yeah, that's right. We did that ball game.
Yeah.
Forgot about that.
We did.
43-25 is our halftime score. We'll take a 90-second break, and when we come back, we're going to talk about some Logan men's basketball when we come back, as the Logan men's basketball team will be taking on Wabash tomorrow in the semifinals of the NJCAA District 24 tournament. And that's coming up next right here on 103.5 ESPN.com. I'm alongside Tim Ritchie. I'm Shane Dial. DH back at our studios in Carterville pushing the buttons. Our very good friend Eric Joynes is going to be taking the night off tonight, and we appreciate all of his hard work for that first half. And Tim, we got a really good game coming up tomorrow night, where the Logan men's basketball team will be taking on Wabash in the semifinals of the NJCAA District 24 tournament. Logan right now on a very good hot streak right now coming into tomorrow's game. They played Wabash at Wabash recently, which I was lucky enough to be able to broadcast that game. And right now, I think Logan right now is in the driver's seat right now, and they control their own destiny on if they get the automatic bid.
You're right. Wabash, Logan men, beaten Wabash 2 times. In fact, Logan won the conference undefeated, only team in 35 years, or 35 years have been since anybody, turned the tide with an undefeated team. But Logan need to get the championship, I believe. I don't know, because John A. should have got into national last year, but if John A. Logan and Vincennes get in the final game, I think both of them will get in, but you still want to win it. You don't want to take anything for granted like last year, the year Logan had. So that'd be outstanding. Both of them have to play well tomorrow night. Wabash plays John A. Logan, then Swick plays Vincennes the next game. So come out to Rend Lake at 5 o'clock tomorrow night and support the Logan Volunteers.
Absolutely.
Whatever team you're going to root for.
It should be a good night of basketball between both schools. Swick coming away with the upset win against Olney.
Yeah, Olney beat Vincennes twice.
Olney beat Vincennes twice in the year, and both by a margin of 2 points, which I think is pretty amazing when you think about it. Olney having a fantastic year. It's hard to see them get kicked out of the tournament so quickly. I think another Olney Central Vincennes matchup would have been very cool to see, but I tell you what, got to give a lot of credit to Southwestern Illinois College for coming in and taking care of business and being short-handed on bench and coming away with a big win. And also Logan coming away with a very good quality win against a very good Kaskaskia team.
Kaskaskia only had 7 players.
Right.
Kaskaskia beat Shawnee 97-74 and had 5 players left in the game with 4 fouls. So that's unbelievable there. But Swick, playing. Swick has been playing well the last month of the season. So it's really not a surprise. I mean, it is a surprise, but it's not a surprise beating Olney.
No, it's not a surprise. Olney, throughout the entire year has had the talent to control their own destiny, kind of like what Logan has done. I mean, it's pretty apparent when you can beat a very good Vincennes team twice, and coming into the tournament, they've got a fantastic guard lineup for Olney, and it's one of the best I would believe in probably the district, probably second to Logan. But again, kind of going back to what we were talking about, Logan controls their own destiny right now. They got to take care of business. They have the mentality. They know how to win, especially now late in the year. Kyle Smith-Peters put together a very tough schedule to start the year, which is paying off greatly for them right now. They have everybody healthy right now, which is a huge factor, and it should be a fantastic game tomorrow night against Wabash. So if you've got the time, come on out tomorrow night here to Rend Lake College as your Logan Volunteers will take on Wabash in the semifinals of the NJCAA 2020 District Tournament, and that's coming up tomorrow, and it should be an exciting one. I believe, I could be mistaken, I think our very own Mike Murphy and Ron Hines will be on that call. So if you can't make it, tune in to 1035ESPN.com, or if you want to listen to them and then also watch the action, be sure to log on to Facebook and search for the Logan men's basketball team or LeBlanc Productions and watch the Logan men's basketball team tomorrow night live here from Rend Lake College, and also listen to Mike Murphy and Ron Hines as well. We've got about 3.5 minutes left to go here at halftime. It's Rend Lake 43, Logan 25. We'll take a 90-second break and come back, and hopefully with the start of the second half right after this on 1035 ESPN. It's under 2 minutes left to go at halftime. Getting ready to start the second half of basketball play. Welcome back to Logan Basketball on 1035ESPN.com. Alongside Tim Ritchie, I'm Shane Dial, DH back at our studios in Carterville pushing the buttons tonight. Good to have DH back on the board with us. He always does a fantastic job, and we're happy to have him alongside. And Tim, we were talking about at halftime, the Logan women's team, hopefully kind of iron some stuff out at halftime, know what they need to do in order to come back in this game, because this game is definitely not out of reach, only down 18 points with a full half of basketball left to go. It can easily turn into Lady Vols' favor, but there are some key players that are going to have to get hot. Emily Holmes is going to have to get hot. She's going to have to get on the board. London Foster has not scored tonight, and then also Callie Wright needs to start scoring. She only had 3 points in the half.
I'd say, yeah, Holmes and Wright got to get it going. Walker still taking the hole. Foster using it, makes passes, or hey, look for a layup. She drove by one time, and she was surprised she was open. Shoot that layup. Taylor keep it going inside, and it's what's important. I talked to Rich Heron and other coaches. First 4 or 5 minutes of the second half is very important. So Logan women down 18, they need to cut down on this lead, whatever the cut down is right now.
Absolutely. Going into this half, you need to think about winning this second half by 18 or better. And it's almost like having a fresh game. It'll be Logan basketball to start the second half here in the third quarter of play. And it'll be Emily Holmes triggering it in on the sideline, the sophomore from Kentucky. It'll be out to Foster in the backcourt, bringing it up in the front court to start off the offense here in the third quarter for Logan. Foster goes right side circle, guarded by Danford, now top of the circle, and loses the handle. It's going to be Wright. Wright's going to try and get it down, and she does, and she hits it off the feet by Buford, and it'll stay with Logan. A smart move by Wright, as she knew that she was in trouble.
Yeah, that was kind of a weird play, but we got the ball back.
19 on the shot clock. It'll still stay with Logan. It'll be Foster, and it's going to be stolen away in the backcourt, and then it's going to be a foul. It's going to be a foul by Marshall. Oh, nope. They're going to say the foul was on Foster. Okay.
What?
And Coach Amanda Shelby's just sitting on the bench, and she's kind of puzzled right now. They're going to say
hey, she turned her head.
Foster's going to pick up her third personal foul.
Oh, that was weird.
And that is not a good way to start the half. It'll be Rend Lake basketball. To trigger it in is going to be Buford on the sideline in the front court.
Well, I feel secure. I've got the policeman right beside me.
It'll be Danford with it on the top of the circle. Goes right side to Buford, looking inside. Zone defense by Logan. It'll be Keeling. They throw it inside to Trotter, up off the glass, and good. Trotter gets the bucket.
14 for Trotter.
So Trotter has 14 points, and it's now a 20-point lead for Rend Lake at 45-25. It'll be Snorton with it in the front court. Top of the circle now to right, and you're looking left side, now looking right. Man-to-man defense by Rend Lake. It'll be Walker with it. They throw it inside to Taylor. She posts up, gets on the block, goes up with a shot. Good. Nice move by Taylor. So Taylor gets her 16th point of the ball game, gets him back within 18 at 45-27. It'll be Marshall with it. Left side now to Danford on the top of the circle. Zone defense by Logan.
3-2 looks like.
3-2 defense by Logan. That's correct. It'll be Buford with it. She's going to take an NBA-style three. Back of the iron, no good. Rebound's going to be Wright. Wright with it in the backcourt. Gives it out to Snorton with 25 on the shot clock, bringing it up into the front court. Logan with it. Danford on top of Snorton. Man-to-man defense by Rend Lake. Snorton goes right side, picks up her dribble, and there's going to be a foul on Danford, and that's going to be her second personal, the first team foul here in the third quarter.
I'm sure Coach Brown didn't like that foul. We're 35 feet from the goal.
It'll be Logan basketball after the foul. Triggering it in, it's going to be Holmes on the sideline. They get it out to Walker near the top of the circle. Still man-to-man defense by Rend Lake. It'll be Snorton with it. Guarded by Danford. 15 on the shot clock. Goes left side, goes right side, picks up her dribble. Gets it out to Walker with 9 on the shot clock. Gets it inside to Taylor. Taylor fakes, goes outside, back again to Snorton. 5 on the shot clock. She dribbles inside, loses the handle. It's going to be stolen away by Keeling. With it now is going to be Danford, top of the circle. Dribbles inside the lane, double team. They get it inside to Buford. She loses the handle out of bounds. And they're going to say it was off of the hands of Walker, and it's going to stay with Rend Lake with 24 on the shot clock.
Well, I didn't see that either. We're not just saying stuff.
It'll be Buford triggering in on the sideline. They get inside to Trotter, now back on the top of the circle in the right corner, over to Marshall for a three. Good. Marshall nails a three. That's her first three of the ball game. She has 5 points in the game, and it's now 48-27. Rend Lake up on top by 21 points. With it is going to be Snorton on the right side circle. She's going to try and get past. She goes inside the lane, loses the handle. Foul on the play. She was tripped.
Not a good start here for Logan. Have to pick it up with
Fouls.
Women.
That's right. Foul's going to be on Danford, her third personal foul. And that's going to be the first team foul on Rend Lake here in the third quarter. Triggering is going to be Holmes on the baseline under the basket. They get it out to Taylor. Thought about the three, fakes, now resets and gets into the top of the circle. Dribbles inside the lane, gets it out to Walker in the corner on the left side, now gets it back to Wright. She thought about the three, dribbles inside the lane, goes up with the shot on the left side, good, and the foul, and that's going to put Wright at the line for the three-point play.
Nice drive by Callie Wright.
Foul is going to be on Madison Buford, her third personal foul, second team foul.
They're getting a little
And
foul
this
trouble.
is what we talked about at halftime, Tim, is will Rend Lake be able to hold on with their starting five right now? They're starting four of them with three fouls. Shot up by Wright is good. She completes the three-point play, and she now has 6 points in the ball game and gets Logan back within 19 at 48-29.
She's an 85% free throw shooter.
Or excuse me, 48-30. With it is going to be Keeling for Rend Lake, right side circle, now top circle, over to Marshall, now over to Beery. Beery left wing, gets it out in the corner to McCowan, thought about the three, throws it inside to Trotter. Trotter goes up with a shot, no good. Rebound's going to be Taylor. Taylor with it out to Snorton in the backcourt, 27 on the shot clock. She gets it into the front court. Snorton looks left side, slowly now over to Walker. They throw it inside to Taylor. Taylor dribbles inside the lane, goes up with a reverse, up and good. Nice move by Taylor.
18 by Taylor.
Taylor has 18 points in the game right now, and she has more than half of the points for Logan, and it's now 48-32.
I think the zone's bothered Rend Lake a little bit.
With it is going to be Keeling. They get it over in the corner to McCowan. Thought about the three in the corner, now gives it back to Keeling. 17 on the shot clock, over to Marshall, now over to Beery. Beery looking inside. Great zone defense right now by Logan. They get it into Trotter. Now quickly back out to Keeling. Open lane. She goes inside. No shot. Good. Rebound Trotter. Up and good. Trotter gets the bucket. She's got 15 points in the game. And it's now 50-32 Rend Lake. Holmes will bring it into the front court for Logan. Top of the circle. Looking left. Now looking right. Now over to Snorton. Top of the circle. Resets. 17 on the shot clock. Picks up her dribble, looks over to right. Now they get inside to Taylor, tipped out of bounds, and it's going to be brought back in by Walker. Walker with it over to Snorton. 10 on the shot clock. Backs it up. It's going to take it three. Back of the iron. No good. Rebound's going to be Trotter for Rend Lake. Now they get it out to Marshall to set up the offense for Rend Lake. Top of the circle. A lot of motion right now happening by Rend Lake, and it's going to be blocked into the backcourt by Walker as Marshall will retain it, and it will be with 16 on the shot clock. They go right side to Beery. Now in the corner to McCowan. McCowan back to Beery, now over to Marshall, top of the circle, 10 on the shot clock, now over to Keeling. Keeling with it, now to Marshall, thought about the three, throws it inside, over to Beery. Beery goes up with a shot, no good. Rebound, Trotter goes up, blocked away, and it looked like it was a shot clock violation, but Logan brings it back in, and they're going to retain possession here on this offensive possession.
It was a violation, but Logan got the rebound.
Snorton with it on the right side circle to set up the offense. 17 on the shot clock. Picks up her dribble, looking inside. Good defense by Rend Lake. Rend Lake with the man-to-man defense out to right, now over to Walker. Walker with the left-hand dribble goes inside over to right, over to Taylor, and Taylor's going to walk with it. And that's going to be a turnover.
I didn't see that, but maybe she did.
So it's Rend Lake 50, Logan 32, 5:13 remaining here in the third quarter of play.
Boy, Logan women need to set some screens for Holmes, something, get her open. She didn't even look to shoot.
Beery with it over the right side circle, over to Marshall, now in the corner to McCowan. McCowan from Cesar-Valier throws it cross court to Keeling for a three on the left side. Good. Keeling nails the three. That's her second three of the ball game. She's got 10 points. And it's now 53-32 Rend Lake, under 5 minutes to play here in the third.
Keeling from Vienna, Illinois.
The Eagles. It'll be Snorton with it, commanding the offense right now as Foster's on the bench right now with foul trouble. They get it out to right, now in the left corner over to Walker. She dribbles inside the lane, triple team, back out to Snorton for a three, in and out, no good. Rebound Walker, she gets the rebound, out to Taylor for the mid jumper, no good. Rebound's going to be Trotter for Rend Lake. Trotter's going to try and take it herself. She's into the front court. Double team, they throw in the corner, out of bounds, and it's going to be a turnover on Rend Lake. Logan basketball.
Trotter was just trotting up the floor. I'm hot tonight.
Oh, man, you're really good tonight. Tim Ritchie's on his game tonight,
That's
ladies
right,
and gentlemen.
Walker. No, we need to get going here.
Token pressure in the backcourt. They get it into Snorton. 4:19 remaining here in the third quarter of play. It'll be Snorton bringing it up into the front court. She's on the right side circle, crossing over. Looking left, looking right. Looking like she's a deer in the headlights. Almost getting it stolen away by McCowan. She picks up her dribble. She gets it over to Taylor. Taylor with it with 13 on the shot clock. Almost loses the dribble, gets it out to Snorton. Snorton goes right side, gets it inside the lane, goes up off the glass. No good. Foul on the play, and that's going to put Snorton at the line for 2. It's kind of a bailout call, but we'll take it.
Definitely. Snorton at least trying to make stuff happen right to the hole.
Foul's going to be on number 10, Trotter, her 4th personal foul, and that will be the 4th team foul. Having to come back into the ball game is going to be Angel Helm to replace Trotter. And then also coming back into the ball game is going to be Madison Buford. She'll be replacing Megan Beery.
You knew she was coming in with those pink shoes.
So to the line to shoot 2 is going to be Bianna Snorton. Snorton on the night, scoreless from the floor. Snorton ready for her first one. It is up and good.
1 for 3 from the line.
So Snorton nails the front end of the 2-shot foul. It's now 53-33. Snorton ready for her second one. It is up and good as well. So Snorton gets back-to-back free throws. She has 2 points and gets Logan back within 19 at 53-34. It'll be Marshall with it in the right corner, double team. They get it out to McCowan. She's going to take a running 3. No good. Rebound's going to be Holmes. It's been one of the very few times we've said her name. And it's going to be stolen away by McCowan on the pass from Holmes to Taylor. They get it out to Marshall. 27 on the shot clock, 3:35 on the game clock. It'll be Marshall with the top of the circle looking left. And she goes right side over to Buford. She'll take a 3 from the corner. No good. Rebound tipped around, won by Helm. Helm back out to McCowan. She'll take a 3. No good. Back of the iron. Rebound Snorton for Logan.
They don't take any time off the clock, do they?
Nope. It'll be Snorton with it, bringing it up into the front court for Logan. Top of the circle looking left. Very slow offensive play right now as Snorton will dribble right side. They get it out to Holmes. Holmes will dribble inside, tries to go up quickly off the glass, can't get it to go. Tipped back out to Taylor for a 3. Good! And Taylor nails a 2. They're going to call it 2, and we've got an injured player on the floor.
That was a 2?
They called it a 2, and we've got Walker on the floor. Looks like she's going to be okay. Looks like she may have gotten hit in the face on accident. And it's now 53-36 Rend Lake with 2:49 remaining here in the third quarter. It'll be Keeling going left side over to Marshall. Marshall picks up her dribble, looking right. Now back to Keeling near the top of the circle. 17 on the shot clock. Now to Buford, left wing, guarded by Wright. Still 3-2 defense by Logan. Buford dribbles inside the lane, goes out right side over to Marshall for a 3. No good. Rebound tipped around, and we're going to have a jump ball, and the ball will stay with Rend Lake. And should be a reset of the shot clock to 20.
That's new this year in college basketball.
They get it out to McCowan. She'll take a 3 on the inbound. Good. So McCowan has 3 threes in the ball game. She's got 9 points, and it's now 56-36 Rend Lake. With it, Snorton on the right side circle, trying to cross over. McCowan, she goes inside off the glass, can't get it to go. Rebound Walker, tipped out of bounds, and it's going to be off of the hands. It looks like it was going to be off the hands of Keeling, and it'll stay with Logan. Coming back in the ball game for Rend Lake is going to be Megan Beery, replacing Haley Keeling. Holmes will inbound it on the baseline under the basket, looking left. Now they get it inside of Taylor. Taylor double team. They get it out to Walker. Now get it over in the corner to right. She thought about the 3. Now crosses back. Now gets it back to Walker. Walker dribbles inside the lane. Up off the glass. No good. Off balance. On the floor. She gets the rebound out to right. She'll take a 3 from the top of the circle. No good. Rebound's going to be brought in by Beery. Beery out to Marshall in the front court for Rend Lake. She's got a wide open lane. Goes inside. Side steps. Goes up. Foul. No shot on the play. And that's going to put her at the line for 2.
She got bailed out on that one. She wasn't going to make that shot.
Foul's going to be on Callie Wright, her second personal foul, second team foul here in the third quarter. To the line to shoot 2 is going to be Michaela Marshall. Marshall has 5 points on the night. Marshall's first one is up and good. Be sure to stick with us on 103.5 ESPN as Mount Vernon and Heron coming up right after our game here. And that'll be with Mike Murphy. Second shot up by Marshall is good.
So regional tournament time then.
Regional tournament time. Right now, my team, Benton, right now is playing Nashville at the Hamilton County sectional. That should be a good one.
That should be. Nashville's always good.
Always good. Logan with it. It'll be Holmes with it on the baseline. Goes up, blocked away by McCowan from Rend Lake, and it'll be Rend Lake basketball. With it is going to be Marshall. Top of the circle, goes right side to Beery. Thought about the three, now backs it out to reset. Beery near the timeline, 22 on the shot clock. She's going to slow it down here for Coach Dave Brown. 1:19 remaining here in the third quarter. She goes left side over to Marshall, and they're going to bring the shot clock down. 10 on the shot clock. Now back to Beery, goes right side over to Buford. Buford crosses over, gets it in the corner. McCowan thought about the three. Now back to Buford for a three. No good. Rebound's going to be brought in by Wright. Wright gives it out to Snorton. Now under a minute to play here in the third quarter. It'll be Snorton across the timeline. Goes right side. She always goes right side. It'll be Walker over to Holmes. Holmes on the left side. Gets it back to Wright for a three. That's going to be well short. Air ball out of bounds. That'll be a turnover, and it'll be Rend Lake basketball. Right now, Logan just cannot get into the
I didn't know if that got
shooting
or not, but referee official didn't see it.
58-36, Rend Lake up on top by 22. It'll be Rend Lake with the possession right now, 19 on the shot clock, 33 on the game clock. It'll be Buford with it near the timeline, now near the top of the circle. Crosses over, goes inside the lane, double team, goes up with a floater, no good. Rebound Wright, and it's going to be tipped around one by Helm. Helm's going to get it, and Wright's going to foul her on the rebound. And that'll keep the possession here with Rend Lake with a fresh 20 and 20 on the game clock, so Rend Lake can literally take the last shot here in the quarter. Coming back in the ball game, it'll be Hunter Thacker replacing Callie Wright. Wright with 3 personal fouls. Buford triggers it in to Marshall near the top of the circle, and I believe they're going to take the last shot here. Rend Lake 58, Logan 36. As Marshall goes right side over to Beery, now in the corner to McCowan. 7 on the shot clock, 7 on the game clock. They go left side to Buford. She crosses over, goes baseline, loses the handle. It's going to be stolen away by Snorton with 1 on the game clock. And that is going to be the end of the third quarter with the score, Rend Lake 58, Logan 36. We'll be back in 60 seconds with fourth quarter action right after this on 103.5 ESPN.
So we've been in business 45 years almost. You know, it was started by my dad. A lot of people have a lot of respect for Jim Hayes. His philosophy was always take care of your employees, take care of your customers. His memory lives in all of us here. And a lot of our employees who are all long-term employees know expectations of how we treat the customers. It's really a way to live your whole life by. Is treat people the way you want to be treated. If you do that, everything kind of handles itself. We really pride ourselves on our pre-owned inventory. I'd say 95% of our pre-owned inventory is our local trade-ins. We inspect all of our pre-owned vehicles. You know, we put a warranty on every one of our vehicles. With that warranty, we're not going to put a piece out there that we don't trust. We've done our part to try to make sure that, you know, they're going to have a flawless ownership experience. We know that we're going to take care of a customer when they buy a pre-owned vehicle from us.
Rend Lake 58, Logan 36. Heading into the fourth quarter of play, it will be Logan basketball to start the fourth quarter. And it'll be Hunter Thacker triggering in on the sideline to Brianna Snorton in the backcourt. 58-36, Rend Lake. It'll be Snorton going left side to Thacker, now in the corner over to Holmes. Holmes gets it back near the top of the circle, goes inside to Snorton. Snorton goes up with a shot, no good, but fouled. And that's going to put Snorton at the line for 2.
Snorton's tried to make things happen here for the Lady Vols. Long way to go here.
Don't know who the foul was on.
It was on.
First shot up by Snorton is good. She's
Angel Helm. Wow, she had 4 fouls.
She's made 3 in a row now. She's got 3 points in the game. Snorton ready for her second one. It is up and good. Nothing but nylon.
Line drive shot went in though. That's all that counts.
Coming into the ball game for Logan is going to be Emerald Hardiman.
Helm. Not Helm. Yeah, Angel Helm with 4 fouls.
I had no idea.
She hadn't played that much.
I had no idea she had 4 fouls.
Probably played 7 or 8 minutes the whole game. About a foul every 2 minutes.
It will be Rend Lake basketball up by 20 under 9:42 remaining here in the game. It'll be Marshall with him on the right side circle. She fakes going right side, now brings it back top of the circle to Buford, now left side to Keeling. Keeling throws it inside to Beery. Beery back out to Buford for a 3 in the top of the circle. Good. So Buford nails her second 3 of the ball game. She's got 14 points in the game, and it's now 61-38. Rend Lake nearing the 9-minute mark here in the game. It'll be Holmes with it, crossing over, going in the corner, now spinning around, now getting back. She's near the top of the circle, hands the ball off to Snorton for a 3. Back of the iron, no good. Rebound tipped around, won by Miller. Miller in the game for Logan. Snorton with it now to reset, 15 on the shot clock, now looking left, now going right. It's going to get a screen from Thacker, picks up her dribble, goes inside to Miller. Miller crosses back, gets up with a shot, no good. Rebound's going to be brought in by Buford. Buford's going to bring it up into the front court for Rend Lake. She gets it over in the corner to McCowan. She'll take a 3 from the left side wing. In and out, no good. Miller gets the rebound after getting up off the floor.
Yeah, that was she was on the floor, just got up in time.
Thacker now within the front court, gets it over to Hardiman for a 3. In and out, no good. Rebound Miller, and it's going to be stolen away by McCowan for Rend Lake. McCowan gets it up into the front court. She's on the right side, gets it over to Keeling. Keeling in the corner, London Foster, as well as Quenisha Emanuel. They get it out to Emanuel on the inbound, over to Thacker. Thought about the 3, gets it over the corner to Foster, now back to Thacker. She'll take the 3, back of the iron, no good. Rebound, Emanuel goes up and scores. So Quenisha Emanuel gets her first bucket of the ball game. She's got 2 points, and it's now 61-40. Rend Lake up on top by 21. It'll be Danford now back in the ball game for Rend Lake. Gets it over to Buford, now back to Danford, over to Keeling on the left wing. Keeling looking inside. They get it to Beery. Now inside over to Jennings. Now back to Beery, and it's going to be stolen away by Emanuel. Now over to Foster in the backcourt, and she's going to throw it up the court to Hardiman, and Hardiman couldn't retain it, and it's going to be out of bounds. It'll be a turnover.
Yeah, Hardiman wasn't looking at it. Hardiman.
And it'll be Rend Lake basketball. 7:19 remaining in the game. Rend Lake up on top, 61-38. With it is going to be Jennings in the corner. Now back over to Keeling. Now they throw it inside to Buford. Buford goes inside, double team. She goes up with a shot, no good. Rebound tipped, won by Danford, but she'll step on the line, and that'll be a turnover, and it'll be Logan basketball. Coming back into the ball game for Rend Lake is going to be Trotter. She'll be replacing Megan Beery. It'll be Foster with it in the backcourt for Logan, bringing it up into the front court to set up the offense. Man-to-man defense by Rend Lake. They go over to Hardiman. She'll take a 3 from the right wing. No good. Rebound's going to be brought in by Trotter. With it now, it's going to be Danford back in the backcourt. They get it up in the front court to Jennings, and it's going to be stolen away and saved on the floor by Hardiman.
Good hustle by Hardiman.
It'll be Snorton now into the front court for Logan. She's on the right side circle near the wing. 21 on the shot clock. Snorton trying to fake out, goes left side to Hardiman. She'll take the mid jumper, no good. Rebound's going to be Trotter for Rend Lake. She gets it up to Danford into the front court. 2-on-3 situation, they get it in the corner. Over to Keeling, she backs it up, thought about the 3, now they get it over to Jennings. They throw it inside to Trotter, now back to Keeling. She'll take a 3 from the left corner, no good. Rebound's going to be brought in by Emanuel for Logan.
Emanuel from Marion, Illinois. Happy young woman.
That's right, yeah, from the she's a Wildcat. It'll be Snorton with it now. Gets a screen from Thacker, goes right side circle with 15 on the shot clock. They throw it inside. Foul on the play. And we'll see if they get her on the line.
I think so. She was shooting, I thought. Yeah, they signaling 2 free throws.
That's right, yeah. Foul's going to be on 15. Keeling, her 4th personal foul. Second team
we
foul.
can see a lot better up here, like Bob Euchre seats right now.
That's
It's
right.
a lot better than Bob Euchre seats.
It'll be Emanuel at the line for 2. First shot is up, no good from the iron. Got a fresh 5 getting ready to come in for Logan. Emanuel's got 1 more to come. Emanuel ready for her second one. It is up and good. So Emanuel gets the back end. She's got 3 points. And coming back in the ball game, Emily Holmes, Callie Wright, Kayla Walker, Zipporah Miller, and Taisha Taylor. Fresh 5 coming on the floor. It'll be Rend Lake basketball with it. It's going to be Danford for Rend Lake, bringing it up in the front court. 61-41, Rend Lake with under 6 minutes to play here in the game. Trotter over in the corner now to Jennings, now back over on the left side over to Buford.
They're going to take some time off the clock each time now.
Keeling now within the right corner, guarded by Holmes, brings it over in the corner to Jennings. Jennings throws it inside to Trotter, double team. They get it back to Jennings, thought about the 3, goes inside, goes out the glass, blocked away by Miller. Great block by Zipporah Miller. As Holmes will bring it in, brings it up into the front court for Logan. Crosses over, goes left side, gets inside the lane, goes inside to Walker, up off the glass, and gets it to go. Nice move by Holmes to Walker.
Nice assist.
If she can't get on the board for points, she's going to get on the board for assists, that's for sure.
One way or the other.
It'll be Danford with it near the top of the circle, goes right side circle to Keeling. 20 on the shot clock, 5:03 on the game clock. It'll be Buford now with it, left side. Now to Danford, top of the circle. They get it inside a Trotter, double team, goes inside with a left-hand floater, foul on the play, and that's going to put Trotter at the line for 2. Good sportsmanship there by Miller. She was able to help up Trotter.
That's right. It wasn't too much of a foul, but it was called on the floor.
Foul's going to be on Zipporah Miller, her first personal foul, the first team foul here in the fourth quarter. To the line to shoot 2 is going to be Trotter for Rend Lake. First shot is up and good. Trotter having a fantastic game here this evening.
Boy, they're shooting free throws a lot better than normal. I think 65% they choose the team.
Second one up by Trotter is no good. Back of the iron. Rebounds be brought in by Taylor for Logan. Taylor hands ball off to Holmes as she brings it up into the front court to Walker on the right side circle. Now back to Holmes. If I was her, I would have took that shot. It's about as open as you're going to get.
Looking to shoot.
They're going to get inside to Taylor up out the glass and good. Nice feed inside to Taylor. Taylor now has 22 points in the game, and it's now 62-45. Rend Lake, 4:30 remaining here in the game. Jennings will get in the corner for a 3. No good. Air ball. Rebounds can be brought in by Wright.
No hitters, Ron Hines says.
No hitter. It'll be Walker with the top of the circle. Gets it out to Taylor. Thought about the 3. Now brings it back into Wright on the right wing. And it's going to be stolen away by Trotter for Rend Lake. She's got a wide open lane, goes up against Wright off the glass, good, and the foul, and that's going to put her at the line for the old-fashioned 3-point play. Foul's going to be on Callie Wright, her 4th personal foul. That'll be the 2nd team foul here in the 4th quarter on Logan. Substitutions coming in the ball game. It'll be a brand new set of players for Logan. It'll be Quenisha Emanuel, London Foster, Hunter Thacker, Bianna Snorton, and Emerald Hardiman. It's good that Coach Amanda Shelby getting in all of her players right now off the bench, so they get some quality minutes in as the end is nearing for Logan. Shot up is no good by Trotter, and the rebound's going to be brought in, tipped around, and it's going to be brought in by Thacker. Thacker will bring it up into the front court, gets it out to Foster. Foster gets it cross court over to Hardiman. Hardiman's going to take the mid jumper, no good. Air ball, and that's going to be brought in by Trotter. Under 4 minutes to play, and Trotter's going to throw it out of bounds. And Logan will get the possession off of the turnover. It'll be Foster within the backcourt. 3:45 remaining. Shot up by Hardiman is good. Nice shot by Hardiman, getting her first bucket of the ball game. Also coming up, if you guys want to listen to, Carbondale and Alney will be coming up on WDBX. Our very own Roger Medlin will be on the call.
Alney and who?
Carbondale and Alney from Effingham. That should be a good one. Good old Roger Medlin. It'll be Hardiman with it in the front court. She'll take another jumper, no good. Rebound's going to be Emanuel. She'll go up, hacked, no foul, and that's going to be brought in by Danford for Rend Lake. Now with 3:05 remaining in the game, it'll be Danford with it for Rend Lake. Goes cross court over to Jennings, looking inside, and almost stolen away by Snorton. Danford will retain it, brings it back into Buford, now back to Danford.
Took a while for Snorton to get it back for the defense.
Yeah. Danford with it, top of the circle, 10 on the shot clock. They go right side to Jennings. Jennings throws it inside to Trotter. Trotter loses the handle. It's on the floor, and we've got to fight for it. They get it out to Keeling. Keeling will throw it across court, and it's going to be a shot clock violation, and Jennings made the 3, but unfortunately it was not in time.
Tap of the head, shot clock violation.
And we've got a timeout on the floor by Rend Lake. It'll be a full timeout. We'll take it with him. Rend Lake 64, Logan 48. Back in 60 seconds with more action here on 103.5 ESPN.
We truly have the customer's best interests at heart. When they walk into the service department, I think people just want to be told the truth. So our goal is to, identify the problem, try to fix it to the best of our ability every single time. You can always be honest about it, be human to people. I think that's the biggest direction that we try to tell our people. From the top down to the bottom, our goal is for everyone to do what it takes to make a customer happy.
Logan Fitness is all about the community.
I've been coming here for years, and it's like one big family.
It's a place where I can push myself.
Healthy living and socializing with my friends.
I walk into Logan Fitness and I'm always greeted with a smile and someone friendly at the front desk.
There's something here for all ages, and everyone is super friendly.
It's a place where I can become the best person that I can be.
The gym doesn't have to feel like an intimidating place.
(64-48) is our score. Logan will have the basketball. 3 up by Thacker, no good. Back of the iron, rebound's going to be brought in by Manuel. She'll put it up and score. So Emmanuel has 5 points in the ball game. It's now 64-50. Rend Lake up on top by only 14. Didn't think it was getting that close.
It'll be has 49. The score
50. So 64-49, vice versa. It'll be Rend Lake with the basketball. Trotter goes up and scores. A nice move by Trotter.
I think it's going to be irrelevant.
Under 2 minutes to play, it's Logan with the basketball. Rend Lake set to have a new team coming in here very shortly. It'll be Hardiman for a 3 in the right wing. Back of the iron, no good. A rebound Danford for Rend Lake. Danford brings it up into the front court for Rend Lake. Goes left side to Jennings. Now back to Danford. Danford now to Jennings. Pressure by Hardiman. They get it over in the corner to Keeling. Thought about the 3. Dribbles inside the lane. Double team. Goes up. The score. No good. Rebounds be brought in by Trotter. And she'll be fouled on the play, and that's going to put Trotter at the line for 2.
Good idea by Dave Brown to get his starters out. You don't want somebody hurt. This situation, they got Rend Lake's going to come back Thursday night and play.
Coming in the ball game for Rend Lake is going to be Sammy McCowan, Angel Helm, and Michaela Marshall.
Their substitutes are good players too. They got 10 or 11 players that can play.
They run pretty deep on the bench, that is for sure.
I mean, they can hit 3-pointers and everything else, so you can't let them go.
So to the line to shoot 2 is going to be Dias Trotter. First one is up and good. She has had an incredible ball game.
From Louisville, Kentucky.
We also know somebody from the Louisville area that's a pretty good ball player.
Yeah, not bad.
Second one up is good by Trotter.
Scrubs.
And she will end her game as Megan Beery will come in to replace her. It'll be Logan basketball. With it is going to be Snorton. Snorton brings it up into the front court. Picks up her dribble at the wrong time, gets it over on the left side to Foster. Foster in the left wing, 1:11 remaining here in the ball game as Hardiman gets it in the right wing. Crosses over, loses the handle, it's on the floor. Picks up the ball, gets it out to Snorton. Snorton goes in with a shot and good. Nice shot there by Snorton. She has 6 in the ball game. Under 1 minute to play, Rend Lake 68, Logan 52. It'll be Beery with it into the front court. It's going to slow things down, and it's pretty much going to be over.
All over but the shouting.
All over but the shouting. Logan will move to 10 and 18 on the year. And it's going to be stolen away by Foster in the backcourt, and they get it out to Thacker. 36 seconds remaining in the ball game. Thacker with on the right wing. They get it on the corner to Hardiman. Hardiman faking inside, and it's on the floor. It's going to be stolen away by Beery, and looks like we've got a foul on the play. Foul's going to be on Emerald Hardiman, her first personal foul. That'll be the 4th team foul on Logan. And the shot clock is dead, and Rend Lake will dribble this one out. This one is pretty much going to be a final. As they get it over to McCowan. McCowan in the right corner with 14 on the shot clock.
Looks like they're trying to score here.
Yeah, looks like they're going to get over to Jennings. Now in the corner to Marshall for a 3. Good. With 5.2 seconds remaining, it'll be Foster with it over to Snorton. Snorton will bring it up. She'll put up a 3, and that will be the end of the ball game with a score: Rend Lake 71, Logan 52. When we come back, we'll have game stats and head coach Amanda Shelby right after this on 103.5 ESPN. Logan Basketball on 103.5 ESPN.com. Alongside Tim Ritchie, I'm Shane Dial. It's a final here from Rend Lake. Rend Lake 71, Logan 52. We're joined here by head coach Amanda Shelby. Coach, you guys finished the year on a losing note, but girls battled tough tonight. There are a few things that the girls struggled with, but overall the girls hustled. They didn't give up. You have to be happy with the effort, especially in that the first half where they stuck with it. Your thoughts on tonight's game?
Yeah, I mean, the first quarter was really good. Even though, we gave up way too many offensive rebounds, really they just wanted it more. They had a better heart, fight. They were diving on the floor. They were doing the little things, and that's something we talked about, that we have to match their intensity and even exceed their intensity. But, the ball rolled in front 2 Grays, and neither one of us got on the floor. That's the little things that you're going to have in this kind of game. And we didn't bring that part. We didn't box out. Offensive-wise, we were scared, it looks like. And, when you play that, you're not going to win.
Exactly, and I think, the one thing that Rend Lake did was they tried to play more of an up-tempo defense, and that sped up the girls, which they're not really used to doing that. They're so good in the half court. And the one thing that Rend Lake did so well tonight was keep Emily Holmes off the score sheet, unfortunately.
Yeah, everybody knows she's a great shooter, and they did a great job of defending her, and she couldn't get herself going. But when somebody does that, we had to have other people step up, and we didn't. We were all afraid. It seemed like all our guards were really afraid to handle the ball. We didn't want it in our hands, and because they applied pressure defense, but it wasn't that overwhelming that you couldn't take it. We were getting fouls, but we just weren't able to put the heart into it and take it to the rim.
Exactly. Taisha Taylor finishes the night with 23 points on the night. She was a big factor in the reason why you guys were able to stick in the game.
Yeah, she's a big force inside. They don't have a really big post player inside, and we should have pounded inside more, but somehow we forgot at times that we have Ty inside, and and that would also open up the outside part. And I don't know where we were mentally. Sometimes it seems like we were just running scared.
Well, it's tough. You're losing a lot of good players with Holmes and Wright. Wright didn't. She had 6 points, so that hurt too. But it looked like Holmes wasn't even trying to look for a shot. I don't know what it was.
Yeah, I don't know. I know they guarded her really well, and we tried to run her off some screens here or there, but nothing was going, and and it's just not. We just all weren't ready. Seemed like we weren't all meshing together.
I've seen that with being a coach, high school coach, assistant high school. If they're not ready to play and they don't want to win postseason, they're not going to. The team who wants to win is going to win.
Yeah, and also I don't know.
No matter what a coach does.
Yeah, I don't know if it's a little bit of nerves. Wanting it so bad that you over. It could have been a lot of factors, but the main thing, we just didn't come out with a win.
Yeah, exactly. These will be the last games for your sophomores: London Foster, Hunter Thacker, Callie Wright, Emily Holmes, Zipporah Miller, and Taisha Taylor. Unbelievably great ball players, but more importantly, unbelievably great people that you got to coach this year. And You know, it's going to be sad seeing them go and leave, but they're off to bigger and better things after this year. And then going into next year, it's a rebuild, and you're going to have a lot of great freshmen coming in, and we're really excited for the future of Logan basketball, and we're really happy, and we were really fortunate to be able to broadcast a lot of your games this year, Amanda, and we look forward to everything heading on in the next couple of years.
Yep. Well, I appreciate you guys doing all the work you do. You guys do a great job, and, you know, here's until next year.
We enjoy it. We both enjoy it.
Enjoyed it, Coach. Thank you very much. That was head coach Amanda Shelby. Her ball club falls this evening for the final time for the 2019-2020 season by the score of 71-52. And Tim, just some quick thoughts real quick. You know, Logan throughout the entire year, you know, struggled with depth. While they had a good starting five, they just really didn't have that go-to player to come off the bench. You know, great careers for Emily Holmes, Callie Wright, and Taisha Taylor. And you got to look forward to the next coming years. I know Coach Amanda Shelby and Coach Thomas Dalton are going to have this team back and ready in action next year.
So they got a lot of good recruits already coming in.
They're going to have some freshmen coming in, and it should be exciting to see a very young team coming in and seeing Coach Amanda Shelby rebuild the program a little bit from the previous year. And it was just a tough game tonight.
It was, yeah. You play the Lady Vols played Rend Lake one close game, the other with 12 points. And Rend Lake losing 2 games coming in, Logan winning 2 games. Holmes, you can't go with her not scoring, and Wright just 6 points. But give them credit, the Logan ladies hustled. Walker was, you know, good job. Dave Brown just to punch. No, it just hit us coming by here.
Yeah.
I thought it was some fan coming by here, but they Dave Brown did a good job with them. Nick Griffith and Tim Witcher, both assistant coaches for Rend Lake.
That's right. Well, that's pretty much going to be it for us. First of all, Tim, I want to thank you for being my broadcast co-host here.
We've enjoyed it. We've enjoyed it. We had a few games this year together, so mainly road games.
We've been the Road Warriors this year for
it's
Logan.
Not bad. I enjoyed it.
Oh, it's been great. We've
seen go to Lincoln Trail. I don't know if I like that.
That one. I remember that one. That was.
Yeah, I missed that one, darn it.
Yeah. So, but anyway, we've had a great year and we've really enjoyed it, and we want to thank everybody who has tuned in this year to listen to us broadcast these games.
A lot of people do listen to the games.
Do.
I had my son-in-law Andrew Breeden was come back from work listening to the game yesterday, so people do listen.
People do listen, and again, it's a final here. It's Rend Lake 71, Logan 52 for Tim Ritchie and for our engineer back at our studio, DH. My name is Shane Dow, repeating the final score for the final time. Rend Lake 71, Johnny Logan College 52. Coming up next is going to be the Heron game coming up here just shortly. And until next time, next year, good night from Rend Lake. This has been Logan Basketball on 103.5 ESPN.